Hello. So this one is called It's Okay by Danielle Bell. I have to be honest and let it be known that since I did that Ancestors Truth message, my throat chakra has been under heavy attack. But here we go with another one. This one is called It's Okay by Danielle Bell. It's okay to let go of people, places, and things that interfere with your soul's ascension. Choose your own path. Don't allow judgment from people to finalize your endings. Set attainable goals and complete your soul's missions. Care less about the opinion of people who aren't meant to understand your visions. God is always talking, but how often are you willing to listen? Allow your light to shine until it glistens. Align your vibration with your heart's wishes. Make peace with all endings and be open to new beginnings. Fine tune your mind, body, soul, and spirit. Conversations pertaining to your destiny are safest and most powerful when the interlocutors are you and your creator. When they label you as weird, just charges to their low vibration and lack of understanding. Thank them for acknowledging your individuality and divinely crafted unique qualities. It's appropriate to approach God fully vulnerable and naked, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with asking God questions. For how is it possible to effectively fulfill a role without a clear and concise explanation of its expectations? Judgment by the mind and hearts of man become obsolete and are considered ineffective when God commands you to stand. I do not expect for you to just take my word for it. I strongly advise that you pray about every word that I speak and trust that God will give you clarity. Righteousness, according to the hearts of man, have become a rarity. The amount of people truly trusting in God is a scarcity. The majority of people put all of their trust and faith in their almighty currency. Don't ask what they will do for it. Instead, ask what they will not, so that they can be forced to say less when it comes to your relationship with God. It's easy to disregard the fact that every being is a son or a daughter. Practicing the golden rule can save you from self-inflicted karma. High vibrations can act as sacred armor. Upon realizing what is right, it's okay to forgive yourself for where you went wrong. Knowing is only half the battle. The other half is what you choose to do with what you've learned. Your connection to the Creator is private, personal, and powerful. It will prove to be the most lucrative investment of all investments. If you are afraid to address the spirit, then how can you effectively test it? If you do not speak to spirits, you've never had an interaction with the Holy Spirit, for it has always been and will always be solely spirit indeed. Move how you're guided to move and allow your past to make peace with itself. Most of us have done some things that we're not particularly proud of, but self-reflection and accountability can soften the blow when people that you love decide to make your past their topic of discussion. Have healthy, honest conversations with thyself. Tell God what you have down pat and express the areas where you might need help. We should embrace God because it is the reason that we are, not because you are afraid of what will happen when the time comes for your body to expire. For if you lack a connection to the Creator today, that disconnection is a sign that you are currently deceased. If your desire is to be loved, I strongly suggest that you go within. It is a very wise decision to build a relationship with Mother Gaia, while it is a very unwise decision to love another to the point of sacrificing love for oneself. Know that mistakes play a pertinent part in achieving self-mastery. In order for an evolution to take place, movement is a requirement. Change is often a positive thing. Noting that it's something was created to remain the same, for God's creation is far from mundane. It's okay to have a funeral for the old you. If it's dead and gone, bury it with love and look forward to the beautiful new you that is becoming. Imagination provokes meaningful creations. It's a wasted dream if there is no belief to follow, fuel, and feed it. The first demons that you encounter will most likely be your own. They will seek to be challenged, controlled, and conquered. Once you have learned and love yourself, you will become capable of pinpointing energy that is not rightfully your own. You can choose to reject it. When it's not yours, you are not required to accept it. When it is yours, you have a right to release, surrender, and or balance it. The spirits of jealousy and envy are negative low vibrational energies that depend on insecurities and feelings of self-worthlessness in order to live. If you happen to encounter them, it's okay to say a prayer for the ego harboring them and keep it pushing. Focus most on what you want versus pondering on what you've lost. When you are a stranger to yourself, you can't fully grasp the power behind your spiritual wealth. Energy manipulation is a real powerful thing. When you are detached from its reality, vampires view your energy as an easy lick. They will have you believing that it's you when it's really them. Have you thinking that you're tired when they're really harvesting your energy. They will allow you to believe that you're sick while knowing that you're really feeling the effects of negative energy that they projected. No bullshit, no jokes. I'm telling you what I know that I know. This is why I heavily promote knowledge and awareness of self. For had I not been happily acquainted with myself, I would probably be somewhere with my mind gone half crazy, lost in my head. Had I chose to ignore the voice of the Holy Spirit, my body might have been found somewhere in a park, lifeless, without anyone ever knowing that members of my earthly family and the injustice system were involved. Instead, here I sit before you, consciously courageous and confident, fully sane and capable of clearly communicating the truths of my experiences. Just to be fair, I will allow them to explain why they chose to do what they did. Furthermore, that part is their story and it's not mine to tell. Having complete awareness of your energy can help save your life, secure your sanity, and maintain your personal power. Willpower is a necessary positive that only requires desire along with a whole bunch of effort. If anyone tries to break you down along your way, energetically introduce them to your middle finger and continue to move forward. If you know that you're trying your hardest, be proud of your efforts and appreciate your journey. It's okay if every once in a while you take a break and show yourself some praise, so long as you always remember to worship God the Creator only. When the Creator walks with you, it's okay to not give a fuck about a hater because you know that they're just doing their jobs. You'll just make sure to be grateful for God's grace, mercy, and favor that has been bestowed upon your soul's purpose. I love you. Bye-bye.